Hello, my name is Maximilian Marvin, and this is my reaction to Body Ritual Among the Nacirema by Minor. So, first of all, I just want to say that when I was reading this article, I believed that this society was really strange and it was definitely one that I did not want to live in. So, when Mr. Danaher asked if anyone would like to live in this society, I was one of those people that definitely did not raise their hands. So, it was really cool to see that this was just a depiction of the American culture. And I think this article got a lot correct too. I think that nowadays we really focus on our bodies and wealth and how people depict us. So I think it's really cool to see that, from an outside look, it can actually look very daunting and strange. And I think they got the doctors and like how they depicted the therapists and the dentist extremely well. I think that from an outside view, getting things placed in your teeth and going under like surgery or taking medicines that a lot of times we don't even know what we're taking or even know how to pronounce the medicines that we're even taking. We're just kind of trusting these people, dentists or doctors, and to prescribe us the correct things and magically it makes us feel better. So a lot of times it kind of does just feel like magic that we're taking to make us feel better. And I think something that in our culture right now that maybe a lot of outsiders would find strange would be our eating habits. Like we go to the grocery store and we can just buy ground beef and we don't see the animal that we're eating. We don't know if it's sick. We don't know anything about its life. Whereas I feel like in a lot of other cultures, you can go and to a marketplace and find live animals and pick out the live animal that seems the most healthy, the strongest, or the fattest, or anything like that. So I think that's really interesting. And also, a lot of our food nowadays, at least in America, is very processed and seems like it has like thousands of ingredients and are very fatty and is not very healthy. And so I think from an outside view, America's looked down upon at their eating habits. And this is very true for the studies that are behind this. Throughout history, um, the obesity rate has just gone higher and higher and higher. If you look back, even my parents' generations or their generations, they were a lot more in a healthy uh, weight range, and they did a lot more exercise, and they had a lot more activities to do. And nowadays, also with technology, we can just go on our phones and or play video games and not really do a lot of activities that really burns a lot of calories. So there's a study done like in 2022 in July by the CDC, Centers of Disease Control. It says that from 1999 through 2017, the obesity rate has gone from 30.5% to 41.9%, which is crazy. So it seems like as history is getting more and more advanced, we're getting more and more obese. And I do not believe that this is a good change for the US. So, one thing, we solved the problem, or a lot of a problem, at least in America, of starvation, but it created a new problem of obesity, which leads to more and more medical problems as you progress through your age. So, I do not think that this has been overall a very beneficial change in our society. I think that it causes a lot of medical problems and a lot more financial problems due to your medical problems. So I do not think that's very beneficial. Um, and yeah, overall, this has been my reaction to the body ritual among the Nakarema. I thought it was a very cool article. I think I learned a lot from it. I think it's very eye opening to see our own culture, and sometimes we need to look at ourselves from an outside view and to just to see how our society really is and how outlandish it can be to others. And it's really made me believe that we can't really always judge a book by its cover or look at other societies and just instantly judge them for what they do and what they believe. So I think that Overall, I've learned a lot from the body ritual among the Nacirema by Minor, and overall, this has been a great experience of reading it and learning from it. And I'm very happy that I read it. And that's my reaction.